So I've picked a number of things, and this is also a subject that I love. Uh, I've been dealing with this, I think, for a very long time. Yeah, and you will note that there is a participant who just asked a question there, that he is in counseling and following, or rather, keeping in touch is unethical. I know you will want to comment on that. My personal comment is, I've learned over the years that customer relationship, your business and your customer, you must have a relationship. We don't call it customer relationship for nothing. It should be a friendship that is going on, and so you are not seen as hit and run, but it shows concern. There are always two types of follow-up whenever I talk about this. There is the follow-up before you sell. We always have a sales course for people we conduct at Live Your Dream. And in that, we have what we call the steps, the selling process. And there is a process where you now do follow-up. And follow-up, in this case, let's talk about follow-up afterwards. If I sold to you something, a solution, I would want to know whether it worked for you. Usually it does two things. If it didn't work, the person still knows that you meant well and you are really interested in getting them a solution. And if they didn't like it, they will tell you, and they will be willing more to listen again and try another solution that you have. If you don't follow up, you lose them. The other thing is, if they are happy, they will know that you are genuine, because people want to do business with people who are genuine, people who are authentic, people who mean well for them, not just after their money. So we must endeavor to build relationship with our customers. Now, she's also talked about data. Some people may want to collect data that will not be very helpful or are not necessary. The other day I was filling some forms and they were asking too much questions. I responded to them, telling them that your questions are too clinical. Yeah, you don't find a relationship with what you are applying for, what you are supposed to get engaged in. So we must find relevant information. Yeah, for example, you want to know where they live so that you can deliver or something, and be able to explain why the information is necessary. Others are fairly automated. For example, if we are registering your domains, putting your business online, there are necessary details that will always be required. And then that accessibility thing, that's why some businesses, the other day I was giving somebody an example. You could have a very good business, but it's not accessible. It's like you have a very big supermarket in the middle of nowhere. And that's why you need to think about, how do people reach your business? How do people reach your business? And that's where online presence comes in. Otherwise, you become, you wait for people to walk in or people to look for your number from wherever and call you. It becomes really hard. So accessibility is something that is bringing SMEs down. And most of us have a mental attitude that it's expensive, but we are blocking our ability to be found, discoverability, reachability, and accessibility. Today, people want to just Google your name, and if they are looking for something about you. By the way, this has worked for me many times. Even for the interviews that I've had on TV, some of the people just Google and find my name and call me. Others, they lost your number. They reached you, you served them at some point, but they lost your contacts and they would like to come again. And they Google and find you. So accessibility is a very key thing that we must emphasize. Otherwise, thank you very much, Catherine, and for being part of us here.